What's up, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Today's video is about AirPods and some of the things that I would really love to see be in AirPods 2. I know AirPods 2 are coming out at the end of the month as of making this video. I know Apple might not add a lot of these features, but it would be really cool if they did. So I'm going to get right off the bat, and some of these are actually leaks. So of course, that's just putting that out there, so they might actually become a reality. Others, I just thought of on my own. It'd be really cool. So the first one, this was a really ridiculous leak on something that Apple might not come out with just yet. It might not be in AirPods 2, but it might come out in AirPods 3 or 4. Who remembers the iPod? Yeah, that thing. Remember that? Well, get this. AirPods might be a cool way to bring back what the concept behind iPods were. You see, you know that cute little case that we all carry around, you know, a little seamless little white thing that's super easy to allows us to charge and pair everything, you know? So what if we could take that and plug our lightning cable into that, and then that case had 24 gigabyte, or I don't know, let's say 64 gigs of storage for only music. How cool would that be? In that case, you could just take your AirPods out and just plug it in, and then you could just double tap and be able to go through music. And if they added a little scroll wheel on the front of the AirPods, oh my god, imagine how cool that would be. We would have an iPod, and if our phone died or something, we could just listen to our AirPods. It would be the, I don't know, the Air replacement of the i back from the iPods. I don't know if that makes any sense to you, but I thought the idea would be cool. And then they could come out with AirPods that are 64 gigs, 128 gigs, 256 gigs, and obviously do the same marketing they used to do with iPods. And I feel a lot of people would actually genuinely use that. When I'm at the gym, I don't actually want to carry around my phone or have my Apple Watch on me. Why would I? I know a lot of people do, but why not just have the little case? It's cool. So that's one of my ideas right there. Now, another thing that I thought would be really awesome would be volume controls. I know we went from some ridiculous idea to something as simple as this, but come on, Apple. Like, can you please add, here, 2 ways you could do this. You know how we double tap and then we can hit next? If we double tap on the AirPods on the right, it goes to the next one, or it plays and pause depending on what you have the settings set to, or activates Siri. Why not just throw in a simple little thing in there that allows us to increase volume if we double tap on the right one, or decrease volume if we double tap on the left one? Why is that not a thing? Why can't we adjust volume with AirPods? Why, Apple? Why? I don't know. Apparently they just don't let you, which is really infuriating. But nonetheless, if they really want to take it to the next level, and with AirPods 2, I don't know, they're throwing in a bunch of tech in there, apparently they're redesigning it. Please make it so, you know, where we just simply swipe our hand upwards on the AirPod, either of them, it just raises the volume, and we swipe it downward, it lowers the volume. I don't want to have to reach for my phone or play with the stupid digital crown on an Apple Watch just to be able to adjust the volume of music. Every other pair of headphones has some way to control volume, so that's something that they should definitely do. This leads me to another random point. For all you MacBook users, continuity. Apple is so good at continuity. Everything just seamlessly works, like Apple Watches and AirPods and Apple devices just all pair and they just work. But for some reason, they decided not to make it seamless with the MacBook Pro, or any MacBooks for that matter. When you want to connect your AirPods, let's say this is what the dream is. The dream is you put down your iPhone and you start playing something on your MacBook, and the AirPods automatically recognize the fact that you just went from your iPhone to your MacBook, and it automatically disconnects from the iPhone and automatically reconnects to the MacBook. That's continuity. That's seamlessness. That's what it should be like, because it's all Apple devices. That's the way they always do things. But it's not. Instead, here's what you have to do. You have to disconnect from your iPhone, then you have to go into the settings in your MacBook. You have to hit connect on your AirPods. It disconnects from your iPhone, and then if you want to listen to something on your iPhone again, you have to disconnect from the MacBook and you have to reconnect. It's basically a normal pair of Bluetooth headphones in terms of connecting to a MacBook. Why? That should not be a thing. So yeah, add more seamlessness for the MacBook Pro. Then, of course, I also have another thing, waterproofing. This is pretty important because there are a lot of times I almost went in maybe a pool or a jacuzzi or something, and it's kind of terrifying because I don't know if you guys ever looked at AirPods. How many, have you guys ever counted how many holes there are? Like, if you accidentally just dip this into water, like a little tiny puddle, you'll probably break and die. So it's kind of scary. They should, I don't know what they're gonna do, but there are more holes on this AirPod than any other headphones I've ever seen in my entire life. So whatever it is, it makes the sound quality really awesome. It makes it really three-dimensional. I know that's the whole point of having it, but at the same time, it makes it impossible and kind of scary to use when you're sweating a lot, like you're running, or maybe there's no waterproofing, you're near a pool. You don't have to be in the pool, you're just near a pool and someone splashes water at you. Your expensive AirPods, just on one side or both sides, might die. So that's kind of, you know, just something I thought I'd point there. And you know, the obvious one might happen. The number one way people used to kill their iPhones is dropping it in the toilet. That could happen. It might accidentally fly out of your ear. I don't know, you're listening to something on the toilet. I don't know, could just dip in there. It falls into a puddle, or it's raining. Anything can happen. Waterproofing is very important. Apple, try to add that to the AirPods 2. It'd be amazing. I heard it's a leak, so it's probably going to get added on there, but it would be really awesome if they did. Next off, I have a random idea, but this would be kind of cool. What if we could have it so AirPod 2s basically had this feature where on the case it had a button that would activate Find My iPhone. So Find My iPhone is a feature, not Find, well, you know what? I just thought of an idea in the vid. I was going to say Find My AirPods, but you know what? Find My iPhone too. Let's add 2 buttons on the AirPod case. One you can press and it will beep your phone. So you can find your phone using just the case. Then the next one, the one I was actually trying to tell you guys about, is have a little button on the case, so when you accidentally lose your AirPod and you're freaking out, it will ring the AirPods, because this is already a feature, but you have to jump into the Find My iPhone app, you have to find your AirPods, you have to tap on ring, and then it plays a sound on the AirPods so you can go find them. Sometimes you find them, sometimes you don't, but if you could just have a button on it, then that would just ease so many people's jokes and memes about how, you know, you can lose them in 1 second, which you can. They're really tiny, they're really small, and they blend in really well with the ground, especially if you're anywhere near sand. Long story. So those are some of the things that I really want to see on AirPods. Some of the smaller things I might want to see is maybe the case design. How many times have you guys taken AirPods out of your ears and then accidentally placed them in the wrong little hole things, like place the right into the left? It's kind of not obvious. I don't know if you guys, or maybe I'm just an idiot, but I feel like more people have complained about this. So maybe tweak the case design a little bit, you know, have one flash a color or something when, you know, you're supposed to put it into the right or something. I don't know. That's just the thing that's annoying. I stick it into one and I'm like, oh my god, I'm an idiot, so I have to go stick it in the other one. That sounds really weird. Okay, cool. So last but not least, I'm gonna mention they're really flashy and they are kind of tacky, and Apple's fixing this by introducing matte black ones. I think black is a much more generic headphone color. White headphones, I know they want to keep the whole Apple look with Earpods and the original Apple headphones. Oh my god, do you guys remember those? The big circle things that used to stick out of your ears? Nonetheless, Apple's trying to maintain that look, but still, Apple, come on, don't just release white headphones. Make them match all the different products you guys have. I want rose gold, I want matte black, I want jet black. Oh my god, imagine how that would look. So I can't wait for those to come out. I'm pretty sure, I don't know if they're gonna do multiple colors, but we know they're coming out with black, so that's gonna be really cool. All in all, guys, those are just some things that tick me off about AirPods. I'll leave you guys on one last one that just affects me. I don't know if it affects you guys. Once again, it's something Apple's working on. There's no bass on these headphones. Like, the sound quality is crystal clear. It's amazing. Some of the best sound quality I've heard on just $200 headphones, period. And the sound quality, trebles, everything's perfect, no matter what type of music you listen to. But there's no bass. Like, you listen to any other pair of headphones, and if it's EDM songs or dance music or Latin American music, anything, you're like, where did the bass go? How am I supposed to bump to this? There's no bass no matter how hard you blast it. So apparently Apple's working on that as well. All in all, guys, those are my complaints. Some of them affect me. Some of them are really first world problems. Some of them are really like first world times extreme problems. But I thought I would point those out, and maybe Apple will watch this video. No, they're not. But maybe they'll watch this video and they'll add some of those features. If not, I don't know. Email Apple, email Tim Cook, Tim Apple, whatever his name is. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If so, leave a like and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. This is going to be me logging off.